When you dive into podcasts tailored towards biblical studies and theology, it's easy to get overwhelmed. There's a cornucopia of choices out there, and many do have the tendency to come across as preachy. That's often the last thing a non-believer, who's genuinely curious about theology, wants. No one likes being preached at when they're just trying to learn, right? The Bible for Normal People stands out to me. It's spearheaded by Pete Enns and Jared Bias, who make a concerted effort to dig into the scriptures in a way that's accessible, scholarly, and most importantly, non-threatening to those who might not be coming from a place of faith. They aren't hammering doctrine, they're dissecting the text, its contexts, and the myriad interpretations that have fascinated people for millennia. Another great podcast is The Bible Project. Now, these guys are based out of my stomping grounds, Portland, Oregon, and they do something rather special. They unpack the Bible through thematic and narrative lenses. Their content isn't just audio. They have a series of fantastic animated videos that break down books of the Bible, themes, words, and so forth. It's informative, and their storytelling approach is captivating. Just like an engaging university lecture, it can hook you whether you're the devout type or strictly in it for the intellectual curiosity. You'll also find Unbelievable pretty interesting. It's a British show that brings together people who believe and don't believe to discuss the big questions of life, faith, and where the two cross lines. You won't find yourself being tacitly recruited. Instead, you're presented with a space where viewpoints clash, coincide, and challenge each other, which frankly is intellectually refreshing. And that's the beauty of podcasts like these. They cater to the explorer, the skeptic, the learner. You're not walking into a sermon, you're walking into a classroom. You're there to ask questions, to poke the bear, and to perhaps understand a side of humanity you've always had questions about. Whether or not you ever become a believer isn't the point. It's about understanding, and that's something worth tuning in for.